always horribly rainy in the Pacific Northwest, and everybody camps with these big blue tarps over their tents because it's always raining in the Pacific Northwest. My dad was a classic blue tarp camper and would take us out to these campgrounds, and my mom was a super urban girl, so she was just like totally at sea for all this kind of stuff. And my dad would take us out there and we'd put up these big blue tarps and it would just pour down rain. And I remember all these years of like eating Cheerios in these white plastic cups with rain dripping into the milk. I just remember that really vividly, or falling asleep under the tarp and the rain coming into our tent and getting our sleeping bags and all those things. But we could build the fire. And all the time, that was like the greatest thing. We got to go out, we get to hold matches, we would get to build the fire, we get to stand close to the fire, and do all those things, and it'd be pouring down rain and this smoky, horrible fire, but we were so happy because we got to do that. And it's funny because I've actually passed that tradition on to my kids with the same effect, which is I take my kids camping in the horrible rain, and they say, well, what about the fire? And I go, well, let's build a fire. And I'll let them do it. And I remember the first time I had to convince my daughter that it was okay. I had to say, no, you can do it. She goes, well, I get to hold the matches? I go, sure. So I think it was interesting that all my experiences growing up were being miserable in rain, and now I end up working with a company that works on waterproof breathable solutions for everybody. So yes, that is a crazy attribute.